What's good, Chaotic Nation? It is your boy Chaos here. We are back with week number 3 of the Pokemon Showdown Live. This week, we are building a team based off of Pelipper. If you guys want a chance to suggest a Pokemon for this series, feel free to type !suggest in the chat, as well as go over to the Discord server and check out the comment section channel, and you can find the link to the suggestion pool there. As well as if you want to vote on next week's Pokemon, feel free to type !vote or vote on the link for the straw poll in the comment section of the Discord server. We hope you guys are excited, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, make sure you hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into this team building. Alright guys, we got the team already built here for the OU Rain team. Rain is pretty good. I had a Rain team in the PDL season 2, I believe, where I used a Politoad, a Drizzle Politoad with Seismitoad, with Tapu Koko, with Electric Seed, what is it called? Halucha. I used a really interesting Rain team in Season 2, which, I didn't lose with. So, I feel like Rain is one of my fun sets I like to run. The thing about this team is only really one Mon is taking advantage of it, which is the Seismitoad on the team, but the rest of the team works super well in Rain. And I think that's why it's going to be great together. So, we got Pelipper, we got Peli, our Pelipper here, our team building Mon, our basis. It has got Damp Rock, Drizzle. It is going to be 8 turns of Rain. I feel like the Rain is very important. And also, I can set Rain back up by, Dynamaxing. Peli is a good option for a Dynamax. I can boost with Hurricane, get my speed up. I can U-turn out if I need to. which just gives me bug stab, not stab, but gives me a bug type move if I max Flutterby, if I would Dynamax. I got Scald to burn and also for water stab, and I got Roost to recovery, so this thing is really good, probably for this team. Bold Nature, boosting the defense stat over the attack stat, max defense, max HP almost, and then a little bit of special attack. It's more of a defensive mon, not really anything else, so I probably won't Dynamax it. That being said, I know I can, and I just explained all that, but I probably won't because it's not an offensive mon. It's more of a, hey, I'm going to set up on you and then hit you with some moves and be really cheeky. That's sort of what Pelipper's running this week. Next up is the Vish, Dracovish, with Choice Scarf, Water Absorb. This thing is just, wow, it's terrifying. It is absolutely terrifying. Max speed, max attack stat, putting it really high up in speed. I actually only really need to run it. We said 424 is where we need to hit. So if we're running 212, which means if I run it, if I would run this thing Adamant instead, which I generally like to run these things like Adamant. So I'm going to run an Adamant. I'm going to change up the set really quick. I only need 12, so and then I can make it more tanky. So that is the play. So it looks like Dracovish should be like really fast and just taking on everything. But the only thing it's not going to outspeed is it's another Dracovish, and it's got Water Absorb. So I'm not really big into that. Like, it's a good counter to a Dracovish because it can come in and deal with the other Dracovish. So that's part of the plan here with this set. It's got 212 speed. It's calced to outspeed a Jolly or Timid Thundercat. Oh, Zeraora. It's because that maxes out at 220. It maxes out at 424 speed, 423 speed with that. So I have it calced to 212 because the Choice Scarf actually it's 1.5 times. So I need to have it higher than that. Honestly, I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair here. I'm gonna have it higher than that. So I am gonna max speed it because it's not gonna really matter. If I don't, 25 would be 120 would be, yeah. It would not even, it wouldn't outspeed a Thundercat, but it's pretty good. So I am gonna run it as it wants me to run it instead this week. So, you know, sometimes that doesn't work. I thought about it and I didn't think about, I thought Choice Scarf was doubled. That's my bad. My problem there. We fixed it though. It's back to what it was. Max speed, max attack, you know, typical Dracovish. Fishious Rend, Earthquake, Outrage, and actually I'm going to change that final move to Rock Slide. Because while I do like Stone Edge, I think Rock Slide is going to be more effective because we're going to outspeed and we can get flinches. So I think that's going to be the play there. Next up is Susan, our Seismitoad with the Assault Vest, Swift Swim. This is going to be a very powerful, tanky, absolute destruction of a machine here. You got Drain Punch for recovery, Earthquake for stab, Ice Punch for coverage on flying types, as well as the dragons, and then Liquidation for a nice stab move. This thing is going to be an absolute beast. Seismitoad is a wonder to run in any rain team, and just on any team in general. It's really good mon. So I'm really excited to run it this week. And again, I'm calced for the speed. I'm calced for the rain, so 224, so 212 will go to 242. I can't count. I'm trying to say it wrong, and the numbers are backwards. I don't know. 212 translates to 424 in rain, which means I am 1 base point speed faster than a Zeraora, which means I should be able to one-shot it with an Earthquake since I am max attack as well, and Adamant. So this is a really fun set to run in rain, and Seismitoad is wonderful in rain just because, like, its base stats, it's generally good across the board. So it's pretty nice pick. Next up is Baker. I believe this is one of the only fire types that I would like to run in rain. And the reason I do is because I'm electric type too. It's got Thunder, which is going to be 100% in rain. I got Volt Switch to switch in and out. Dark Pulse for coverage. And I got Overheat as my fire type stab move. It is max HP, max special attack, a defensive wall. It's going to be also a wall breaker. So it's an awesome fun mon there. I'm running Assault Vest to give it a little bit more staying power. So, you know, that special defense is going to be 375. We're hitting 250 in regular defense, and that's HP stat is just over 300. We have a lot of bulk on this thing, and you can't be hit by Earthquake, so that's a really, really good play. And even if I does have like, even if something does have Mold Breaker, like we see Mold Breaker Excadrill, I have a switch into Pelipper that I can use. So we'll see how good this thing is. I'm thinking this is going to be the weak link of the team right now, but you know, feel free to prove me wrong, Mr. Road Heat. Next up is Gandalf, our shiny Grimmsnarl, although it's probably not going to be shiny because, you know, the sprites in this thing are really weird. It's got Prankster, it's Expert Belt. I'm running Spirit Break, Drain Punch, and Foul Play. The Expert Belt is there to give you extra power on a super effective move, which is what we're probably going to be using anyway. So this is a really good item for this thing that I, you know, thought of. Thank you to my VGC over on my Twitch. Well, my singles battles over on Twitch, because you can't have the same item, and I had leftovers. So I switched it to Expert Belt. But it is max HP, max attack. It is very, very tanky, very, very offensive. And the Expert Belt's going to do a lot more damage to it. I can heal up with Drain Punch. I have more offense with Foul Play. Spirit Break is another great move. And then I also have Taunt with Prankster as a way to shut down Trick Room. So like if I see a Hatterene, this thing's probably going to come in, I'm going to Taunt. Just to get the easy play out of the way. That's just the thing. And if that goes awry, I have Kevin in the back. Kevin Durant. With a Life Orb, it's got Hustle as its ability, Iron Head, X-Scissor, Hone Claws, and Stomping Tantrum. I went for Stomping Tantrum over a Rock type move because if I do Dynamax this thing, which is very popular in VGC, and I set up with it, I know Agility is probably a better move, honestly, than Hone Claws if you want to set up with the thing and make it a Dynamax. But I don't like to use that, so I'm doing it the other way, and it's going to be there. But we got Hustle as its ability, which does lower my accuracy a little bit on every move, but I am more powerful. Boosted with a Life Orb, this thing is going to hit like a freaking truck. It is a big powerhouse in VGC at the time of making this video, so that is great. Max attack, max speed. It's going to be very fast, very powerful mon, and honestly, it's just a giant threat to anything it's going to come up against. So that is the team, and it works really well in rain too, because you don't have to worry about the fire type. For quad fire type weakness as much because the rain's going to reduce it. So that's the team, guys. We'll get into these battles. It is valid for Gen 8 OU, and let's take a look at how this works in a actual battle scenario. So Gen 8 OU Week 3 Pelipper Rain Team. Let's see how it works. Here we go. Battle time. Let's go. Hey Jimmy, glad you like the music. It's from Sun and Moon on Twitch. Nice. Alright, so what we got? We got an Intimidate, Arcanine lead, most likely, or a Gengar lead, one of the two. It's probably what we're going to see. I don't expect a Swords Dance. Yes, I am playing singles because no one has requested me to play doubles, so I'm playing singles. Although this team probably would work for doubles as well. So Arcanine's going to be probably the lead, or Gengar. I feel like a great lead for me is Peli to get the rain up first and foremost. And we're going to see Toxapex. So that's fun. That's fine. And I'm just going to straight switch, predict the Protect, and just straight switch out. Toxic Spikes is what we see. Now, you could think I'm going to be doing some other stuff, but I'm just going to... I could just Dark Pulse for that Runerigus coming in. I feel like it's going to be the play. I feel like my guy knows that. And so I'm just going to Dark Pulse here. He's going to stay in. Maybe I get Flinch Hacks. I do not get Flinch Hacks. Liquidation is going to do a lot, though. And now I hit Thunder. Now I go for the Thunder. He didn't switch out. I have to go for the Thunder here. That should take out. Yep. That's the play. Yeah. Just so you guys know, I do singles unless someone uses an ability to change it. So you can technically change it if you would like to, but you have to have the right ability. I think I want to be able to switch back in. I don't have a ground. I don't have a really good counter to this because he could have Thunder, but I am going to Volt Switch out on a Volt Switch. He's faster than me. So that's a fun thing to note. I kind of expected that. But yeah, I think there's a stipulation command. There's a redemption for a stipulation you can get that can make it change. Seismitoad is ground. Yes, I do know that. So Pangoro. I think we bring in Peli again. And I'm just going to get a free Hurricane off on something. I'm expecting... I could U-turn predicting Toxicity, but I think I just go for a nice cheeky little Hurricane here. Body Slam, going to try to go for Parahacks, doesn't get it. We one-shot. Crit probably doesn't matter. Here comes the Toxicity. Yup. He's going to Volt Switch. So let's use Susan. This is why we have Susan. It's a good coverage for my Electric type. weakness. That's the problem here. That's the coverage for the electric type weakness. He's probably seen that. He's probably got Sludge Bomb. Yep. There we go. Alright, cool. What comes in right now? Nothing comes in and takes an Earthquake. So we just straight Earthquake. It could be the Arcanine, but he's dead. So Toxicity goes down. Susan actually kind of wins this battle for us right now. I might want to keep it around for this Arcanine, but we're doing really well right now. So that's the thing. Gengar comes in. I don't know what I want to do here. I think he's going to hit me pretty hard. Now I have a couple ideas. I could switch to Kevin, which I think is the best play, honestly, right now. I'm going to switch to Kevin. Predict a Sludge Wave. He Shadow Balls. That does a lot more than I wanted it to. And we have to hit this Stomping Tantrum right now. I do want to set up, but I have. It's 20%. It's a 20% miss con. It's a 4 out of 5 times we hit this, so this better be the one time we do not miss. It's a Gengar. We lose the speed. That's fine. We had to shut it down some way. I'm beginning to think he is Choice Scarfed. So my best bet right now is to go with Gandalf here. And there we go. We got a shiny Grimmsnarl coming in. I can taunt, predicting the Runerigus, which I think is the play. But he also could see me hitting Foul Play, which is another problem for him. If he is not, that's going to suck. I'm going to go with the Spirit Break, actually, because I feel like the Arcanine. He is Nasty Claw, Gengar. Interesting. So I shut down that, and now I just hit a Foul Play. I just got to live one, and I'm pretty tanky, so I believe we live this Shadow Ball by a long shot. So he wasn't Choice Scarf, he was just fast. That's fun. Kind of interested to see what item he was. I didn't notice an item. I did not notice an item on that Gengar. Might have been, it probably was Expert Belt if I had to take a guess. We got a Ground and Ghost type. We're faster. He's got Wandering Spirit. Which is the thing. I'm going to just taunt. I'll take a Body Press in the face, which is fine, but I got a taunt off. That's fine. Runerigus back in. I want to get Pelipper back in to get this rain up. And then I Scald. I just click Scald. Pelipper just sits here and clicks Scald. And I have Dracovish in the back that should outspeed this Arcanine. Tried to get a Hex off. Didn't actually work since I'm not. No. I didn't burn him. So it's a 1v4 with Arcanine. I think we win this. Like I'm finding a hard way to get out of this. Extreme Speed or Thunder Fang is your play right now. But I'm just gonna Scald. If you have Thunder Fang, you use it right now. He could be Life. He's most likely Life Orb. Extreme Speed, just kind of try to get the damage off. And Burn does not happen, but doesn't matter. We win here. Play rough's not enough, and Peli just tanks it down. So there you go, the Rain team with the dub. That's a good battle. I'll take that a good battle. He just leaves again. All right, we got a good team, I think, so far. Couple misplays. Did not expect that Toxapex to set up in my face. Aurora Veil lead with the Ninetales could be a thing. It's either that or Cloister. So, I think I'll lead Gandalf in this play. See what you want to bring. There's the Mew. Which is kind of cool. I'm just going to Foul Play. I'm not going to take a taunt in the face. I saw that coming. I could have taunted him and taunted. He has a red card set, which is interesting. But he's going to set up Stealth Rocks. That's his play. And he's dead, though. That's an interesting technician. Not technician, but technical Mew, rather. That's kind of cool. You see that quite. I see a lot of defensive Mews nowadays. That was the big strategy in Gen 7. Was you saw a lot of physically offensive, but more of a defensive Mew with like Stealth Rocks. Defensive setup moves, if anything. But no like speed investment, basically HP and defense. There's the Snow Warning, that's fine. He's gonna outspeed me. I can click Overheat, no problemo. Which is half. So I'm dropping my attack a little bit. I'm actually gonna Volt. I don't have Brick Break. I thought I had Brick Break, but I don't. So what I need to do right now is I just need to keep clicking overheat. What's going on? SGE vids. SG, I'm gonna call you. That's fine. Hopefully. How you doing? So the play here. Oh, there we go. Cloister's in effect. This is not good. This is not good because I don't think a Thunder kills at this point. I don't think a Thunder kills. He probably has Freeze Dry too. Yeah, this is the issue with this set. Is this? I'm gonna Thunder. I'm gonna Thunder. Try to hit a Thunder. Oh, you thank you, Stalin? Is that what his name is? Shell Smashes. White Herb, +2, everything. He's not White Herb, and we hit Thunder, he's dead. What is your set? Why are you not running White Herb? I don't understand that play. Anyone else understand that play? Because I don't. Yeah, I'm playing OU. He's going to Dragon Dance now. Which is fine. Because my whole thing here is to stall out this, so he's trying to outspeed me, which he's going to outspeed me in rain even now. Which is fine. My goal right now is to shut down this, I'm going to try for a Parahax. I don't battle just people in my chat. The only way you can get that is if you redeem it. Because I'm recording right now. Darts is very busted right now. So that's cool. We don't probably win right now. My hope, I think my final hope right now is bringing Grimmsnarl and hit the foul play. I don't know if we live. I don't know if he has something for Grimmsnarl, but this is my out, I think, at this point. Either that or if this doesn't work, we have to bring in the, if this doesn't work, we have to bring in the Durant. And I'm not going to Dynamax. I don't feel like that's the play. It could be. I know your Dynamax is probably that Togekiss in the back. But Steel Wing, he has Steel Wing. That's the... Yeah, he has Life Orb, so, I mean, technically, I can just sit here on you and shut you down. You probably have Flamethrower as your last move, and that Ninetales can still come back in. So, how do I win this right now? I have to win this with, because I don't outspeed with Seismitoad on Rain. I don't outspeed with a Choice Scarf Vish, even outside of Rain. Peli's not going to do anything, because he's... Might be Peli. Peli might be the situation, the win con. He's using physical moves. Peli's the win, I think. Bring in Peli right now. We tank this. I hit Scald and I have to burn. Like, that is... I have to burn. I have to burn right now. Dragon Darts just does too much. It just does too much damage. Alright, Kevin's the win right now. If I'm gonna win, it's Kevin. And what I have to do is... I don't know. I'm just gonna have to... I think I'm just gonna have to nail the Iron Head. This is the way out right now. Yeah, Dragapult honestly just sucks. That was a... Man. Alright, we lose. That's a straight loss. Seismitoad's the out. Now. I have to kill you this turn, and I have to, you know, just destroy everything else that's gonna come in. Which I don't think I can beat that Togekiss with the team. I mean, I got Dracovish, but hey. Yeah, he de-danced twice. That's the issue with Rotom, is, like, when you use Overheat, it takes, when you use Overheat, oh my gosh, yeah. There's no point. No point. That was a dumb match. So my question is, does he straight up lead with a Hatterene, trying to set up, this is such a Trick Room team. This is Trick Room Team 101, honestly. And then you have the Eldegoss on the outside. I think it Gandalf's my lead. Let's see the Corv. Yep, that's what I thought. He's just gonna set up in my face, I think. What do I let him take? I can't. I need to keep you around. How do I beat the Corv? That's a good question. I don't know how to beat that Corv. I think it's Peli. We bring Peli in, get that Drizzle set up. You're going to use an Iron Head, which does nothing. Okay, that's the play. Life Orb, Corviknight, sweet. You don't have a Grass type to... You don't have a Grass type. You have a Water Absorb Pokemon or a Water type to absorb my Scald, so I'm just going to Scald you. Thief tries to take my Damp Rock. It doesn't work. Burn hacks. Nice. And so I feel like the switch is here, so I'm going to Roost. I feel like he doesn't keep in, or he's just going to Brave Bird. Yeah. That's fine. Because he's taking recoil damage, dies to the burn, probably. If I'm right. 2%. Okay. Okay. In case Brave Bird Part 2, I'm going to Roost. No matter how he hits me, I just Roost. I get back up to full, and you just lost a Core of Night for nothing. But honestly, I got Rain up, and you lost a Core of Night. There you go. I guess Peli is a good Core of Night counter. That wasn't a standard Corviknight, though. That was Iron Head. That was a very offensive Corviknight, not a defensive one. Here comes the Hatterene, though. I think my out... I can't U-turn into Gandalf. I can U-turn into Mimikyu, though. Because this is Hatterene. Mimikyu wins this, I think. Yeah. Oh, wow. That was a crit. Dang. A U-turn into... Do I Mimikyu? Because there's no way he doesn't set up Trick Room right now. And he has... We're fine. We bring in Durant. Calm Mind, actually. Wow. Wow. Do I just go for it? I'm going to Home Claws. So he sees that I have the move. That's fine. I knew I would live that. And we Iron Head your face. I need to get a flinch hack, so I need a one shot. One shot works. Yep. So I did not expect to take this is a fake Trick Room set. This is a pseudo Trick Room set. It shows Trick Room, but it's not. It's just a defensive team. Wow. GG's you, man. That's cool. That is really cool. 201. We outspeed. I think. Do I? No. The doubles power. I got Iron Head flinch hacks. Or just want Grapple Lock's not the... Why would anyone use Grapple Lock? I mean, it's got awesome shiny. It's just really bad. Alright, Sandaconda? Yep. Try and get that Sand Spit up. Just got an Iron Head. Crits. Sand Spit. It's fine. I'm going to go down next turn. And we just bring in Peli and win. Peli's the out, so... Right now. I'm X-Scissor. Yeah, that accuracy boost put me back up to full. Perfect. Yeah, Appleton dies. It's just me versus an Eldegoss now, which is hilarious. Which is great. So I just bring in a... I'm just gonna bring in Peli. Get rid of the Sandstorm because I hate it. That's actually a pretty cool shiny, honestly. I'm gonna say that's a pretty good shiny. And I'm just gonna Hurricane. This half. That's fine. Alright, do I make a big boy play right now? I don't know. I can't. Red card is not useful. I don't know. You're gonna have to set up right now. That's the only way. Yeah. I think I'm gonna bring a Gandalf. We got Leech Seed. Nice. Interesting. I'm gonna taunt you. Because I have this game in the bag. I just taunt. And what I'm gonna do is your last move. Yep, there's Taunt Guard. Knew it. I know the set too well. And then I just Spirit Break and shut down your Giga Drains. He has no moves. He's a straight... Wow. Wow, what a guy. And I'm just gonna... You know, we just Spirit Break for the kill. GG's. What a guy. Didn't even... Why in the world do you not bring a... Bring, like, Moonblast or Giga Drain on that, dude? Come on. That's pretty good. A 5-0 win. I think his team actually was better if he had Trick Room. Let's be fair. His team was that 0. Let's be fair. It could be the U-turn. So I gotta make this lead, this call on the lead, really right. Because it could be the Sun. It could be Sun. Sun Torkoal. I'm gonna go Susan. I feel like that's my safe lead. Persian. I saw that coming. I knew that was gonna be there. Oh, so mad at that. I'm so mad at that. So mad at that. We Drain Punch. I'm so mad at that because I'm like, he's gonna leave Persian fake out and then U-turn. That's the play. Like, that's 120% what he's doing right now. See? Look at me know his strat, dude. And then brings in the Torkoal, sets up the Sun to shut down the Water-type moves. Oh, that's Venusaur. Crazy. Okay. Okay, I'm just... This Pelipper's the switch right now. I mean, I know I'm showing my Rain. But Rain versus Sun, I love this matchup. It's such a fun one. Just Torkoal is so good as a weather setter because it's so slow. I don't know. 1 PM, not AM. Yeah, that makes sense. Toxic. Alright, do I hurt? I can just... Alright, I predict the Torkoal. Yep. Easy predicts though. You're making my life easy, dude. Like you made that play so easy. We right back to size, and I Earthquake. You have a Gyarados. That's the only resist you have right now. I know you're bulky. I know what Torkoal does. I know it's bulky. Do I lose anything by just Drain Punching right now? No. There's a Venusaur. That was a dumb play for you. Chlorophyll Venusaur. That's a problem. That is a problem, though. That is a big problem. Does have a ground type move. Peli. Peli's the play. Get the Sun off. Shut down your Chlorophyll. That does a lot, though. And we die. That's fine. Alright, it's fine. Now how are you going to beat me now? I Earthquake. What are you bringing in? You bring that Torkoal in to die, or you bring the Venus, or you let the Venusaur die? You take your pick right now. That's the thing about that. I lose my Rain, but I can set it right back up. I can set it back up. I'm fine. Like I need it anyway. The only thing I really need right now is I need to be able to set up my Mimikyu. I need to set my Mimikyu to shut down that freaking Thundercat. That thing sucks. I'm not gonna lie. This is a solid team. Sun Venusaur team. This is his linchpin right there. Torkoal. Alright, it's dead. That's fine. Fine. I'm fine to get rid of the Torkoal. Sun Chlorophyll. Venusaur comes right back in. Yep, fine. I don't have really a resist to this. He's gonna go back to full if I don't switch out, but he's gonna go. Like he's just gonna do a lot either way. Anyway I do this, he's gonna do a lot of damage. He has to have a ground type move for Kevin in the back. Alright, Chaos, think here. Do you because whatever you bring, you're losing something right now. Or you can bring in Sack. I think it's, but how do I beat the Torcat at the end? How do I beat the Thundercat at the end? I need to keep Sash on. I can't. My water types don't do anything. You have good defense, but like you both have terrible defense, but you have good HP. I'm gonna bring Gandalf. I understand that like Kevin was a good play. Oh, so much. Yeah, Kevin was so much. There's no way I can shut down your Toxic. That's all I really can do. I can Spirit Break. Does he Toxic me? I'm just gonna Taunt. I got a Taunt. That's all I can do right now. My goal was to get in Spirit Break and shut him down, but he's gonna outspeed me with the Sun. It doesn't matter. And I need to just, Sludge Bomb, it's fine. Okay, Kevin is the play right now. And this is sucky because we're in Sun. There's no Fire type though, that's the thing. So now is the question, do I Hone Claws? I gotta Hone Claw. No. I don't even think about this. I X-Scissor. I straight X-Scissor. And he brings in Gyarados. I hate Venusaur so much. I hate this is why Venusaur's busted. Got one more turn. Alright, this is how I win this. So the double sack has to work. I have to Swords Dance. I have to Swords Dance. Yeah, it gets Weather Ball. I knew that. That's why I didn't switch straight into it. Because I didn't think it was going to work. Yeah, Venusaur sucks. Venusaur's just too powerful. You give it a fire type. He gets a fire type move. So, the thing here is, Sack's in now. The red card's going to switch out this Venusaur or whatever wants to come in. I'm getting 2 free. Wow. You're just going to let me Swords Dance in your face. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to double into it. Waterfall. There's my Disguise. But there goes your Gyarados. Oop. Zeraora. Perfect. Not really. But I got a Shadow. I think a Shadow Sneak and win. Yeah, I have to Shadow Sneak. He doesn't do a lot. Oh my gosh. Why does it do nothing? He crits me. Didn't really matter. But yeah, we lose. You got... We straight lose. It's GG. He's got Grass Knot. He's got a Grass move. I think he gets Grass Knot. He's got to have the Grass move. If not, he brings in Venusaur. And if he does bring in Venusaur, I can potentially one-shot it. If not, Vish has to win this. And I don't know what I want to lock into with Vish. Because the sun's gone. Regardless of what he does here, the sun is gone. The only issue is, I think I'm going to have to set up Rain. I'm going to have to go with Vish. And I'm going to actually have to use something. There's Grass Knot. Yeah, we saw that coming. There we go. What's going on, dude? Okay. So Vish is my play. He's got Grass Knot. I can't... What do I lock? I can't lock into Earthquake. Can't lock into Rock Slide. I can rock into Outrage. I lock into Outrage. I lock into Outrage. I know I was talking about Dynamax earlier. I completely forgot this is OU. This is this weird format that doesn't actually have Dynamax in it. So I love this format. We might... This is going to be a tough pullback. So what... The win con right now. What's the win con? I Outrage and I kill everything in my path. And I do not miss an Outrage. That's broken. That should not work that way. That should not work that way. Fake Out should... Fake Out... If I don't use the move, I shouldn't be taking damage. I shouldn't be locked in anymore. I should be able to switch. I mean, I'm still going to do Outrage again, but I should not be confused. That's the issue. That is the issue with this. I should not be confused. I swear that's how it works. If it's not, you let me know in chat. Let me know in the comment section if that's not how that works. But I'm pretty sure if you get blocked out of using Outrage, such as like a Fairy type, you get to switch moves. So, we tied. We tied. We tied. Because I'm pretty sure if you stop the Outrage, it just resets and you don't have to do anything. So, you know, faking me out there should technically give me the win. Should technically give me a way to just come back and beat the Persian. But, you know, I'm going to Outrage anyway. The only thing is, like, if I get confused and hit myself and I lose because of it, which is not going to happen because you're going to run out of time. But, like, okay, the only way we lose that match... You want to know the way we lose that match? He brings in that Dragapult and we lose. Like, if it's max speed, he's mad. He's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you have to play. You can't just sit there and take 20 years. Like, the way we lose, he just brings in Dragapult. I don't know why he's not doing that. I don't know why he brought in the Persian at all. He should have just brought in Dragapult. Unless it's not max speed. Then, if that's not max speed Dragapult, then we're fine. We win. Because Gyarados isn't going to probably take it. Venusaur's at 50, so it's not going to take it, and this Persian goes down. So we would win if you're not max speed. If we outspeed you, we win. But other than that, no. Like, we lose that match straight to Dragapult. Which, the reason he didn't send it out makes me think that we actually had that match in the bag. Because we only outsped everything. I just find it funny that people plays weird sometimes. So we got a... Oof, I don't know what to call this. A pseudo Sun team? I don't even know what they call this. The lead is either Rabombi or Ferris Horn. So yeah, straight up just go Gandalf. I taunt. You can't leech see me. You're gonna gyro ball. We go down one shot. How dumb? How dumb do you have to be? Red card. That actually was clutch for me. Just saying. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's what I was thinking. He had a red card. Yeah, his red card. His red card actually just saved my butt. He's taunted still. Knock off, it's fine. Gets rid of my life for it. Idiot. And set up. Set up, and I got Stomping Tantrum. Oh my gosh, this thing is tanking. I didn't get that kill. That's fine. That's fine. I outspeed you with Peli, so I'm not worried about it. And that's a straight up. I just Hurricane. Okay, cool. I mean, I got my setup in. Grimmsnarl is weak. Durant did go down. But Durant's not really that useful right now. That Charizard in the back's scary. There's a Scum Tank. Poison on Dark type. What do I have to beat that? I have a Ground type. Could I U-turn into the Ground type? He's gonna go Toxic, isn't he? He's gotta go straight Toxic, isn't he? I'm gonna U-turn. Poison Jab. Okay, good play. Get a free switch into Susan here. Peli took that big one. Peli took that big. So my question here is, if he is a smart player, which I think he is, I'm just gonna Liquidation. I know Earthquake does a lot more damage, but I'm a Liquidation because that Charizard's coming in. It's a Primarina. Okay. I don't like Primarina at all. How do you beat me right now? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Yeah, there's nothing. We're fine. That did 40 on the Earthquake? 41. I need to get a high roll? High roll? No. I got a little bit higher of a roll. Life, dude. That's fine. He's stalling out my rain. Too bad. Too bad I have the Damp Rock. Charizard. Perfect. That's fine. Liquidation. You don't know it's being unless you're Scarfed. Show me a Scarf Zard. Do it. Show me it. Show me you have it. You won't. I mean, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and, you know... I know you have Solar Beam. Okay. Rabombi. Okay. 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 You wanna know how I deal with Rabombi? Okay, so I think I'm gonna sack. Let's do it. I think you're gonna set up Quiver Dance. That's huge. That's massive. We Swords Dance. Boom. He protects. And he's Toxicking. This guy. Get out of here. Get out of here. I get free. Alright, I might just have to hit here. Yeah, I just gotta hit. Just half? Oh wow, that's a lot. I should have set up again. That's a gone Scum Tank. That's fine. Primarina comes in. That's perfect. You Shadow Sneak. You're dead. Oh my gosh. How do you live that? Get out of here. Get out of here. Bring in the Scum Tank. Get out of here. I don't know how much Play Rough does. I was worried that Play Rough wouldn't kill. Honestly, that was the play. Sucker Punch? Are you going to Sucker Punch me right now? That's what I see. Why else would he bring this thing in right now? I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna bring in Peli. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save him. Sucker Punch. My boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. The legend. You showed that. You play that right. Dude, stop it. you showed your hand. You already showed your hand. Taunt. Get bodied, guy. Get in the body bag, dude. Oh my gosh, I just played that kid. Get played. Get played. Bruh. Sucker Punch, and then he taunts me. He has the audacity to taunt me. Like, I'm gonna go, like, I'm gonna just stall out your Sucker Punches. Like, I'm not that guy. Bro, I can't say there's gonna be a better match than that. Like, oof. I can't say there's gonna be a better match than that. That might be the fastest Showdown line I think I've ever done. This might be the fastest Showdown line I've ever done, because that's the team. Like, there's no better match than that. Like, every single match we've had, I think we had a chance to win. And honestly, that's what the team building is. Like, if we have the chance to win the match, I think it's a good team. So let's go over the team one last time. Here we are. Peli, the Pelipper, Damp Rock, Drizzle. Some people do prefer not to use Damp Rock. I think it's too good for this team not to use it. So you have to have that Damp Rock in my mind. I'm going to give you the Damp Rock set. If you want to change that, up to you. As I say, with these sets, I'm going to give you guys as I've used them. With whatever this final breakdown is, that's what the team is. If you want to change it in whatever way, shape, or form, I encourage that. Let me know how you changed it in the comments of the video. I would love to see it. But this is Peli, our Pelipper. This is what we set up this week. Thank you guys for choosing Pelipper. Also, thank you guys for 100 plus votes on a poll. It is crazy to think that 100 people voted on that. I don't know if that's legit or not. I think some people voted a couple times, maybe like 50 times each. But, you know, I don't know. Thank you guys for the support for that. But, you know, feel free to vote and suggest now and check all that out. But let's get into the team one last time. Peli, Damp Rock, Drizzle. Gonna set up your rain. Got U-turn to switch in and out in case you want to just get a quick in and out. You have a bad leech matchup or something. You have that possibility right there. It's got max defense almost. Putting it just over 300. Max defense and max defense, almost max HP. A little bit of special attack investment. Not meant to be a great offensive attacker, but it's supposed to be a tank to take some shots. So also can stall out with Roost a little bit and heal up that way, which is great. U-turn, Hurricane, and Scald. Other great moves it has: 2 stabs, Hurricane, and Scald. Hurricane 100% accurate as long as Pelipper's on the field. As long as that rain is up. It's probably any time Pelipper's on the field, honestly. Unless you switch it in on the last turn of rain, then yeah, maybe not. But you get the point. That's how it's supposed to work. Next up is the Vish. Actually, I didn't get to use this thing a lot this week. Which is kind of sad. I was really glad to use it. It was such a fun mon. But, you know, it does its own work, and I don't have to show it off to let you guys know how good this thing is. But this is Dracovish. Fishious Rend, Earthquake, Outrage, Rock Slide, dude. You lock into Outrage, destroy some things. You lock into Fishious Rend, you destroy some things, especially in the rain. This thing is an offensive powerhouse and a nightmare for your opponent. And everyone's trying to plan around it. It's nice to keep this thing in the back till you absolutely need it. And just a great play. To have max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, boosting that speed over special attack, and a little bit in defense, which really, special defense, which doesn't really matter. Next up, it's Susan, our Seismitoad. Assault Vest, Swift Swim. Assault Vest is really great on this thing because not only does it have pretty average and like above average stats and everything, it also makes that special defense stat skyrocket. So you're gonna have a very tanky mon. You're gonna see it like in, you know, some people like to run Rindoberry, but you know, I think Assault Vest does the better job. It only is weak to grass, so just keep that in mind. It's a great tank, can come in and switch into other things that you might have to deal with. Swift Swim's going to make it outspeed pretty much everything it is calced. This set is calced to outspeed a Jolly or Timid Thundercat, aka Zero Aura. So it is calced to do that because its max speed is 423, and this with the Swift Swim is going to hit 424. So you're going to outspeed that way. A little bit of my calcs coming in. There you go. Enjoy the calcs. Enjoy my my draft league style calcing here. It is in this. It is used in this thing. We got Drain Punch for recovery, Earthquake for stab, Liquidation for stab, and Ice Punch as a nice coverage move for them Dragos. Great mon to bring in versus Dragapult. I know Dragapult's going to hit you first, but it's a great mon to do that, and it takes it on. So if you want, the other thing I might suggest is, you know, get some speed investment into this thing, because Dragapult is going to be an issue for some of the teams, especially if it sets up. So maybe you want to try to calc a +1 Dragapult, and that would be your answer here. So that could be useful to have with Ice Punch, exactly. But yeah, I feel like that's a cool set. I mean, maybe the speed over the defense. That's the only thing I would change. Next up is Gandalf, our Grimmsnarl. This is really nice because you see a lot of things in this metagame try to set up in your face, especially in singles. That's how a lot of people win. They get the setup on the switch. Prankster Taunt is a great way to counter that. This also is your anti-Trick Room set. I built this Grimmsnarl specifically to anti-Trick Room. I like my fast team. That's what it's built on. The rain is going to boost my speed. I need the fast team. If you're going to shut that down, I need to stop that. So anti-Trick Room is what Gandalf's got. You just got to keep it live. Got to make those predictions and get it in on the right moments. It has Spirit Break, which lowers special attack, which is great for the special attackers. Drain Punch for recovery. Foul Play for a nice powerful stab dark type move, which is more powerful on physical attackers because it's based off attack stat. We got Expert Belt just to give a little bit of hoof to the attacks, which is great. And really has worked out. I tried that out in my singles matches on Sword and Shield, and it worked out really well. So I thought might as well put it on this set too. Otherwise, I recommend using leftovers. Next up is Kevin, our Durant, with Life Orb and Hustle. You see this thing very, very much in VGC. It's a great offensive powerhouse. Home Claws, although you might want to do Agility instead if you want the speed boost. The Home Claws is there to get you attack boost and an accuracy boost. It has Iron Head, X-Scissor, and Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum primarily there, as we saw with the Amoonguss set last week. I think that was the Amoonguss set last week. Stomping Tantrum is there because X-Scissor and Iron Head are 80% accurate with the Hustle ability. So if they do miss, you can hit that Stomping Tantrum next turn and do a lot of damage. Or if you say something comes in, I guess nothing's going to resist. You're going to be immune to either of those. Unless I'm missing something, feel free to correct me. But yeah, it's going to be great to have that. In case you miss, Stomping Tantrum's there to pick up some nice damage on some other things. Max attack, max speed, doing a lot of damage. Jolly Nature, boosting that speed stat even more. This thing is fast, it is powerhouse, and it is great, and I love it. And the only switch to the team we had this week was Mimikyu in favor of Rotom Heat. I thought like the fire type was nice to deal with Barathorn. We showed that there's another way around that, so you don't necessarily need a fire type. But Sack is here, our Mimikyu with red card. This is a fun set. Also, you'll see why I use this set in a little bit. You'll see why this is a set. You'll see why it's here. It's got Disguise its ability, which means I'm allowed to sit behind it for one turn. I take, I believe it's 25% now. I take 1/8 now. I take 1/8 of damage when it's busted first turn. That's going to switch out my opponent, and I get a free Swords Dance up on something. The other thing is, like, if you predict the switch and Swords, like if it switches out, like, you get this thing in for free and they have to switch out, you can get potentially up to +4 on Swords Dance. And if they try to set up in your face, that means you just set up in their face, and they're going to lose that fight. So Shadow Sneak for priority and stab, Play Rough for stab, and also lower attack stat 10% of the time. Drain Punch for recovery. Typical set, really great, awesome Pokemon. It works phenomenally, and I've actually really enjoyed using Mimikyu in this generation, despite Disguise being more balanced. I would say in Gen 8, I've actually enjoyed using Mimikyu a lot more in Gen 8 than I did in Gen 7. So maybe that's a thing. But that's all I got for the team today. Thank you guys for watching this video. Again, we are live with this on Twitch 1 hour after this video goes up on Sunday. So at noon on Sunday, we have Showdown Live from the previous week. And then at 1 p.m. on the Twitch, we are doing the current week's Showdown Live. So if you're going to check that out, you can go down to the description down below, look at the Twitch link, follow that. Also go follow me on Discord, follow me on Twitter for more updates about the channel and stuff like that. And also make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on the YouTube channel, so that way you show your support for this series. And let me know what you think of this team. Let me know how you're using it, if you are using it. And I'd love to hear your stories about this. But that's all I got for this team. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And until next time, my name's Chaos, and I'm signing off. Stay safe. And as always, burn it up.